Opening the annual meeting of its executive committee, the High Commissioner for Refugees, António Guterres, said post-Cold War hopes for universal peace and prosperity have been overshadowed by the confluence of several adverse global trends. He said the complex mix of climate change, food insecurity, and civil unrest was converging to create new conflicts, and in some cases, renewing old ones.
These adverse trends are compounded by disturbing developments in the political arena. Competition for scarce resources has become an increasingly important factor in provoking and perpetuating violence. We are confronted with a series of interlinked conflicts in an arc of crises that stretches from Southwest Asia to the Middle East and the Horn of Africa. And some of them are deepening with important implications for global security.
Guterres said that human displacement was an inevitable consequence of these events. At the beginning of 2008, the agency assisted 31.7 million refugees, internally displaced people, stateless persons, and others. The number of internally displaced, those people who are uprooted by violence but remain in their own countries, has more than doubled since 2005 to 14 million.
Globalization has lifted millions out of poverty, but has also increased income differentials. The process of climate change and the increased incidence of natural disasters are threatening lives in many parts of the planet. And as a result of these trends, growing numbers of people are on the move, leaving their homes to look for greater security and better opportunities.
Citing the escalation of conflicts and emergencies, Guterres noted that in the last 18 months, UNHCR has provided emergency response support to over 40 countries. In 2007, UNHCR responded to 197 crises, and already in 2008, that number has been surpassed. And the connection between rising food and fuel prices and growing tensions, even in previously peaceful regions, was pointed to as an underlying factor.
Now let me quote from an iconic musician, Mr. Bob Marley, who observed in one of his songs that a hungry man is an angry man. As those words suggest, if we fail to meet the basic needs of the world's poor, then we can only expect more social and political turmoil in the years to come.